Hey, good evening. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. This is Actors Daily Bread, episode 113. Let me just see. Okay, I got the comments here. Awesome. What's up? I'm Christine Horn, professional working actress of 20 plus years and life and career coach for actors. This is Actors Daily Bread, episode 113, where I teach you how to crush your auditions, book more work, and live a life you love. Let me back this up. What's up, Arisha in the house? Let me see. I'm not on my laptop. So I'm like there we go. Let me bring this down. What's up, guys? I missed you guys. My brain has no idea what time it really is, or what time zone I'm in. I just got back. Let me see. Where am I looking? I'm gonna look there. Hey, Arisha. So yeah, you guys, today I want to talk about making room. Making room. Thank you for the love and the hearts. So again, I just got back from Atlanta. So I live in LA. I just got back from Atlanta and had a great trip. It was one of those whirlwind marathon weekends. What's up, Tanika? Thank you for watching. So photo shoots, filming, all that stuff, sleepless nights, all the good stuff, right? And before I get into, but the message I have for you today is about making room. Shout out to all the members of the Hollywood Bound Actors Facebook group. So glad to have you guys. And if you're watching the replay later, what's up, replay watchers? So before I do that, make sure you guys tune in to FX tonight, FX, I don't know what channel it is, whatever channel is for you, 10 p.m., whether it's Eastern or Pacific, tune in. And if you don't, you can catch it online or something later, I'm sure. But check me out as FBI Agent Goober. I'm so excited. I'm actually talking this week. Last week, people were like, I didn't see you, but I was there. I was just silent, the strong silent type. But hey, Elisa, thank you for watching. So this is what I want to talk about. I want to talk about making room. And here's what I mean. So when I was coming back when I went to Atlanta with one carry-on bag, okay? And I knew I was going to do some meetings and meet with the Birdhouse Group, which is a creative design company in Atlanta, which they do rebranding and all this stuff. But I went with one carry-on, and that was just like with some heels and some makeup and some wigs, right? And when I got to Atlanta, I ended up really connecting with an awesome woman named Janice and got a bunch of stuff from my collection. And so on my way back yesterday, I bought my ticket the same day after I finished shooting, and I was like, I need to get back to Atlanta, get back to LA. And my bags were stuffed. I had to buy 2 new suitcases because I had so much stuff, and I'm trying to get it all in. Even though Southwest gives you 2 bags, I was pushing it. I had 2 bags plus a carry-on that was like way over the carry-on limit. And plus my book bag, which, I mean, look at this bag. It's still packed. So needless to say, I'm way down. And before I get to the airport, I told my mother, I said, I'm gonna need to leave some stuff behind. And I don't want to leave nothing behind. I want it all to come with me. But I was like, if I don't make room in this suitcase, I'm not going to be able to get to where I need to go. Like, this is going to hold me up. It's going to cost me a whole lot more money for overweight baggage. I'm not trying to check a 3rd bag for $75 more. And anyway, long story short, I ended up taking some things out, leaving it there at my mother's house. And everything was great. Hunky-dory, got on the plane, got home, no problem. And as I was on the plane, I was journaling. Because it was nice and quiet, the plane wasn't too crowded. And it really just reminded me of that analogy of just making room in our lives, making space. There are things in your life that you say you want. There are things that you want in your career. But oftentimes, we have to literally make room for those things. Before I went to Atlanta, I made a declaration, and I won't share it here with you, but if I taught a 5-day challenge called the Booking Magnet Challenge. And if you happen to have missed it, you can still catch it. You can just sign up using the link. It's totally free. And I shared with everybody who took that challenge was that we had to create a quit doing list, or what I called a QDL. And one of the things on that list was for me to start saying no to some things, to some opportunities. And I had to say no for different reasons. And that me acknowledging that I needed to say no was my way of making room, right? Arisha says it was wonderful. Thank you, Arisha. I had to literally make room by saying no to some things so that I could start saying yes to more things. And what happens is, it's like life, our lives are like a vortex. When there's an empty space, like a vacuum, excuse me, things need to be filled. So once I start saying no to some things, now there's space for some yeses to other things. And so when I was unpacking that suitcase and leaving some things behind, though I wanted to take it all. So you may want to bring all your people with you. You may want to bring all your friends. You may want to bring those old habits. But if you're trying to go to your next level or your next thing, sometimes it's imperative that we leave some things behind, that we make room. It's like if you want to buy a bunch of new clothes for your closet, but your closet is stuffed, your house is full. You got to make space for that. And so I want to encourage you today is to find the areas in your life where you need to make room. If you're saying you want to book this next level gig, well, are you still doing, I don't want to say low level because that's not what I mean, but are you still doing things that are not in alignment with your next goal? Does that make sense? Give me some hearts and some likes if this is making sense to you. So if you're saying, oh, I want to book guest stars only, are you still taking those co-stars? Right? If you're saying, I'm only going to do paid work from now on. I've been doing free work, extra work, stand-in work, but I really want to have a talking and speaking role. Well, now it's time to start saying no to those things that are not serving that next purpose, right? And so think about again, all the people who took my booking magnet challenge know we set goals and did a lot of that stuff. And so if you're looking at what your goals are for this year and what your goals are for your career, are your daily actions in alignment with what you say that goal is? And I know that what I also want to speak to before I go is to speak to that fear, the fear in us that says, what if I say no and no more opportunities come? That's where your faith has to come in. That's where your trust has to come in. Whatever your spiritual practice is or whatever you believe, trust and believe that next level is coming. But you have to make space for it. You have to allow it to come in, right? You can't block it. So make that room, trust, and it may be a little bit of space before that next thing comes, and that's okay too. Because let me tell you, in my own acting career, when I say no to smaller projects, that next project is huge. Like tonight, Catch Me on American Crime Story on FX, that's a huge project, and I'm so grateful for that. But had I not left, and this is real talk, American Crime Story was the second job I booked when I moved to LA last year. For those of you who are new to me, I lived in Atlanta. I used to live in LA years ago and had zero bookings. Zero bookings. I went back to Atlanta, stacked some credits, and I got to hit a ceiling for me. And I had to leave Atlanta behind because I knew I was capable of another level. And it was scary. I was scared out of my mind. My husband was kind of scared too. He dropped everything, left everybody he knows, and trusted my vision, trusted God's vision that was on my life. But had I been scared and been like, but I'm comfortable here, but you wouldn't be seeing me tonight on FX. So that's all I want to say. I hope that resonates with you. I hope you feel that in your spirit. So whatever that is, you have to do your own inventory. Thank you for the love. You have to do your own inventory about where you are. And I know we're all in different places. Some of you are doing voiceovers, commercials, theater. Some of you are just starting out, and that's okay. I want you to stay excited, stay amped up, but stay in alignment with what your true vision is. You don't have to do free work forever, okay? You don't have to do stuff for exposure forever, for copy and real footage. I started doing that when I needed it, and then I moved on. And you start saying no to the free and start saying yes to the paid. Yes to the things that will make you look good. Yes to the thing that helps you get to the next level. Woo! Y'all pump me up. I missed you guys. I've just been busy and traveling, and pilot season is in full effect. But I'll be back. And hey, Tanika. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate the love and support from all of you. 2018 is I'm so excited about this year. There's some good stuff coming, and I feel it for all of you guys too. So be sure, if this is your first time watching, if you have questions, comments, leave them below. I do answer every question and comment. I'll see you guys later. Have an amazing night. And yeah, see you next time. Bye.